west side right here. It's FTB right here, stand for Town Brim. 37 right here, 37th Street. CK mean crab killer. 30K mean Borland K right there. 39th Street K. 15K right there, 187, you know. Feel me, NG, you know. Up and coming, you know, the tiny, you feel me? Yeah, my name Baby No Good, West Side Town Brims, 37th Street, 35th Street, 36th Street, 38, Layton Block, you know, thumbs down, Town, Borland K, you know, 187, feel me, 26 years old, been banging the hood for like, you know, I say like 12 years now. It's my little hit up right here, you know, it's the hood right here, we right here on the 7th place right now, you know, so whooping, you know, smash mode, you know, that's all I know, you feel me?
Now, out of your rivals that you hit up on the wall there, you got the 30s and the 18. Which ones you think you got to be more nervous about when you're walking around your neighborhood?
Around in my neighborhood?
Yeah, right here in the.
I gotta worry about the 30s over here. You feel me? They're my worst enemies. You feel me? OACK, you know, all day. You know, anything okay, all that, anything got to do with Borland. You know what I mean? It's smash mode. You know. So that's all we gotta really worry about around here. Now the fake teams, they come through, you know what I mean, but they ain't came through in a minute, you know what I mean? They got other things to worry about. We ain't worried about them, they ain't worried about us. But right now we on the Borlands, you feel me?
Now the 18s are on some BK shit right now, right?
Exactly.
Now that started with the Blackstones,
yeah.
and then the 20s.
Now it's on up, yeah.
How did the Fruit Town get pulled into that?
Because it's like, you know, them are allies, the Blackstones, the BPSs, and the Rolling 20 Bloods is the Town Brim allies. So therefore, when you have allies, we communicate, we do transactions, we do things together. So therefore, we have to have the same enemies. They ain't go, because we do too much connections, you feel me? We got relatives from everywhere, you know, and that's just the way it is, you feel me? So they enemies is our enemies. Fuck it, CK. Just the environment I grew up in right here, you know what I mean? Seeing the fast life, you know, seeing the lower poverty, which is smokers and bums, you know, seeing all that in the mix of me growing up, it was like, you know, it's either, okay, I can do drugs or sell drugs, and I decided to sell drugs, you know, and once you start selling drugs, the money come, and then that's when crime and drama, you know, all that come, you feel me? It's hard out here, you know, growing up in the hood, it was hard, you know. I made a decision to get put on the hood. It wasn't no peer pressure on me, you know. And, you know, it's been good and bad to me, you know what I mean? I really can't complain, you know, because it's God that's leading my life, you feel me? But I'm banging the hood till I die, you know? That's all I know, you feel me?
Well, let's talk a
Rest
little
in
bit
peace,
about
D-Ray, you know?
the stuff you said is good and bad. What are some of the low points, the bad points of being involved in the gang lifestyle?
The good thing about it is, like, you find new friends, you feel me? You find new people to trust, you know what I mean? New people, you know what I mean, you could depend on, you know? You might find a connection of somebody that was an ex-gang member. While you being a gang member, he can lace you on getting out the gang. That's the positive thing about being a gang member. And then the downfalls, you know what I mean? We all die, we all gotta die someday, but in the gang life, that's a faster way to death, you feel me? So that's the down part about it.
Well, how do you feel that anytime you hit one of these corners, that could be the last corner you hit?
Well, I put my life in God's hands, you know what I mean? I know what I'm doing before I do it, and you gotta be open-minded out here, you know what I mean? That's why I laced all my homies, you feel me? All my tiny gangsters and my Town Brims, you know what I mean? When we go walking in the hood, keep our eyes open, you feel me? Sometimes we got a gun, sometimes we don't. We just go keep it real because that's the way it is. We know if we go down on the 7th, Borlams can come, 18s or something, you feel me? But that's just a choice we make in life. We know what we doing out here, we brimming.